Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Include. Let's play episode 98. Let's get right back into it. Okay, so we are getting pretty close to launching our first rocket here. Let's go ahead and re-dig out all this stuff. Job mastery. It wasn't Meep. It was Hassan. Hassan done as a tenured scientist. Ready to take up work as... Yeah, exosuit engineer seems like a pretty good one. Alright. Alright, so we're going to dig out this area here. We're going to toggle these open. That's probably Meep. Yep. And let's have you work as an architect next. Any of this stuff sitting around, we can go ahead and sweep. Okay, how are we doing down here? We took a little bit of damage because we accidentally ran over a little bit, but we throttled just a little bit too hard here. We already have it on a 10-second degree sort of stall as well, so maybe we just don't want to be throttling at all. I like having the extra buffer there, though. An extra method of control. One more thing you can tweak around to make things better. Yeah, let's go with courier. Always an important job. Alright. So this hydrogen is pretty cold. Out of power. I have a lot of coal. We just need to increase the priority on these a little bit. These are mission critical things to do. Okay. This is still working just fine. How's the cooling going? Not bad. The water's up to 53 degrees. There's a lot of thermal mass in this system, though, because all this regolith that we've been dropping as well is down here on the ground. Right, here's like 20 tons in front of each of these things. So there's a lot of thermal mass in that system. Go ahead and close out this. Oops. Okay. Where were we? I also probably should shut down the gym. I mean, is it really that valuable to have these guys running on here? I like the concept of a gym, but efficiency-wise, it's probably not the best deal we could have. We're still doing fine on food. Okay. So, I kind of want to... This is currently emitting. This is dormant. Next activity, 7 cycles. Next dormancy, 61 seconds. So we're just kind of going to switch over. But we've run out of space here. No liquid output. No, we're still pumping stuff in. We just don't have power here. What's going on? We have our little coolant loop here, which is fine. Okay. What do we want people to work on is an important question. Whew. So, temperature in the base is looking fine. We have this hot spot from where we stored some of that hot mafic rock. We have some power stuff that's also a little bit hot, but otherwise all looking pretty green. I guess we do want to get more oxygen into this system. Right? I don't know. I'm kind of fine depleting all this. How are we looking down here? 999. This is all pretty well oxygenated. This carbon dioxide's going to sit in here. That's fine. We have oxygen coming down here. There's not... We're making the carbon dioxide a little bit denser. So we are starting to compress it down. We also have the oxygen coming down from here. And these guys are eating all the CO2 that they can get their hands on. Okay, I think this is sufficient. I think the amount of oxygen that we have left in here will be fine for our purposes. So I don't really want to refill our storage yet. I do want to make sure we have enough. What's the temperature like in here? Could use with some improvement. Because we could turn this back on. This water's getting reasonably hot. Generate a little bit more hydrogen for us. That would mean taking this line and branching it down over here. Yeah, okay. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and go to ventilation and just say, you know what, you can deconstruct pretty much all of this. Don't need it anymore. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct these. Deconstruct this. And we're all full up of chlorine, but I think I'd rather just create a gas bridge over this system. Because I think I still want to use this for bleachstone storage. It's not the greatest system. Maybe we could just actually just say lock this door. Is there much other bleachstone? I mean, some here, I suppose. We'll figure out something else with bleachstone. We'll keep the system intact, and we will say ventilation, gas bridge. Just go like this, and then gas pipe. Igneous rock is fine. Let's go ahead and get our other oxygen line up and running here. Then we'll pump down some nice, cool oxygen and get our electrolyzer working again. That seems fine. Okay. And then let's go ahead and sweep up anything around here. All right, perfect. Okay. So yeah, we're going to create an oxygen line coming down from here. That's going to supply this new area with oxygen. That is the plan. Let's go ahead and let them work. Igneous rock, connect up these. Connect down here. Yeah. And then we'll just spoke off and create a little gas vent. Whoops, not there. Right here. Okay, good. That will let us turn this thing back on, and then eventually, if we want to, it'll make sure that we still have really good pressure so that we can refill our storage over here if we decide to, pretty easily. Okay. How are we doing? Good amount of oxygen. Don't really want oxygen here, but eventually CO2 will pile up here. I think we'll be fine. This is fine. What's it like down here? This is reasonable. And let's go ahead and deconstruct this building. We can build them back if we need them eventually, but for now, I just don't want any more eggs being hatched. Alright. And while we're at it, let's just go ahead and get rid of that because it looks ugly. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So let's also start working on this area. Dig ourselves out some more coal. Dig out some more of everything. Is this all hooked up yet? It is. Okay. So that should improve our oxygen down here. And also, because of the way we're doing it... Actually, is that correct? Kinda. So what temperature is coming out here? This is cold-ish. Negative 273, 0.2, 0.1. Yeah, this is warming up a little bit. That's fine. Okay. Good, 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 good. How are we doing here? 62.1. We have not taken any more damage over here, right? This steam is being heated up. And we're getting our first liquid oxygen. Perfect. Alright, looking good, looking good. Yeah, I think we want to start tackling this stuff right here. So let's go ahead and say utilities, drywall, mafic rock, like so. Man, this is ugly. We're gonna make it look pretty, I promise. But right now it's real uggo. Coolant loop is doing fine. I think maybe we want to throttle this back again, although we're about to start running this again. I think we're fine. Okay. What else do I want to be doing here? We have CO2 kind of pulling up in here because we have a little dip and there's these coal generators right here. I don't think I care about that. So let's go ahead and insulated tile, ceramic, build across here. We'll also try building, well, let's just do this for now. New dupes available. What do we got? Copper ore and 3 people who do not have do not have diver's lungs. Print them out. Okay. Is any of this being deconstructed? What's going on here? Oh, the pipe scope's deconstructed, but not anything else. Yeah, deconstruct all this. Just to get rid of all this stuff. Yeah. And while you're at it, we can deconstruct that as well. Okay. Perfect. What else? What else? What else? I want to get this built, and then we'll expand out this area, finish up some of this. I think we want to change this throttling. Move that down. Okay. Oh no. I just cleaned this. This is pumping. This turns on. How long does it take? It almost turns off immediately. Just puts a little bit in. I think this is fine. We do want to throttle this a little bit more, I think. Yeah, just set it down a little bit further. Okay. And while we're at it, we can also is space exposure any of these tiles here, huh? That's going to be tricky. Okay, well, go ahead and dig out this. Space exposure. No, okay. None here as well. Okay. And dig out this. Go ahead and cancel this, I suppose. Okay. Perfect. So now we have our little electrolysis setup back up and working. We have oxygen being pumped in here. We're slowly filling up the remainder of our hydrogen storage. Oxygen is still in great supply. We'll need to clear out this again and sweep up here. Temperature 54 degrees. Whoops. Okay. This is filling up with oxygen now. Pretty good. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. So now there's a consideration of what we want to do with this gold volcano. Well, I suppose let's also just do something like this. Yeah, like so. That's fine. Dig out, dig out, dig out. They can't reach there, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, we're only pumping in basically the hottest steam into our rocket here. So it's at 218 degrees Celsius. This actually only needs to be like, what, 750 kilograms? I think we can get away with less. Well, we'll increase that if we need more, but no point putting in 900 if we don't need all 900. And yeah, that's the plan. Looking good. Temperatures could get a little bit better in here. Yeah, throttling this will potentially create some heat problems, but probably not in a huge way. Okay. Great. So, I'd like to... We're not going to get to launch the rocket because I just don't have quite enough steam generation. Which has space exposure? Space exposure starts here, huh? Okay. Do this. And we might as well leave this in here. Okay. Alright, not bad, not bad. So yeah, we're going to expand out our storage area here, and then hopefully be able to fill in this area without losing a bunch of our water, which we'd like to keep if possible. We have this all back up and running. Am I missing anything? Let's go ahead and tell them to sweep up this. I think one of the big things we're going to want to do is we're going to want to set up some water storage. Deconstruct. Okay. We'd like our line here to also fill up these areas for now, just so we have a place where we're storing some stuff. So, base, liquid reservoir, iron's fine. Just jam a bunch of them all up on here. And plumbing, liquid pipe, Igneous rock is fine. We're just going to branch off from here. Just like so. And get ourselves some more storage to forestall the inevitable overflow redux. We still have a little bit left here, but we need to have this done by the time that's done, because we're just barely keeping up with these as they are right now. This is dormant, but this one is about to begin in about 5 cycles, so we need that done before that happens. Alright, this is finally filled up with oxygen, more or less. And we can start thinking about what we're going to do with this area. There's a lot of things, but we also want to have some answer for this gold volcano. We're going to let this bleach stone kind of run out, and we'll probably create more space over here, actually. Yeah, in fact, why don't we just go ahead and work on that right now as well. Alright. How's our steam coming along? We're doing really well on the liquid oxygen. Current temperature activate if below negative 200. Yeah, pump more oxygen in here, please. What temperature is it coming in at? Fairly hot. Because it kind of has a long dwell time right here is a big issue. It's coming in pretty cold. It's helping keep this area nice and chill, though, so I'm fine with that. Okay, okay, that works. But yeah, we're just going to need to let the steam run for a bit longer. And the result, though, is that we're going to have a room full of liquid oxygen for when we end up launching our petroleum rockets, which is going to be really nice. This gas reservoir is all supercooled hydrogen, which is great as well. Yeah, this is looking pretty nice. In fact, we might even want to move around some things. That way we can create a more robust liquid oxygen storage area. Probably put like another layer right here, put stuff on top. Maybe. We'll think about that. Okay. In the meantime, deconstruct, 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 sweep if there's somewhere for it to go, and then we're going to close off this area. Perfect. Okay. Working, 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 working. Great, okay. We're almost ready to cut the episode here. I think we've made a lot of really good progress here. These are all online at this point. That's great. So we're going to start filling up that. And yeah, a lot of really good progress. I think we are tackling the flooding issue in the industrial sector pretty well. Because these two are kind of desynced right now, they're not going off at the same time. This one pump is able to keep up with it, which is really nice for us. We're taking pretty much all the CO2 that we had in the system, and we're slowly compressing it down into here, and we're pumping in new fresh oxygen from our reserves over here. We'll want to refill these reserves at some point, but for now, this is fine. We also want to refill this water, I suppose, here, which means we do want to get this whole thing settled, but mainly that's because they're refilling these algae terrariums by hand, which is not something we really want to have them do, but still have a good amount of everything in here. Ice, yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, I'm going to cut the episode here and come back next time for more steam being pumped into our steam engine, and then hopefully launching a rocket. That's the plan. All right, I'll catch you guys next time.